First day went well. Of course, it wasn't what I expected in myself, my ability. But I got the cobwebs out. I mean, everybody, um, did that. It was good to get around my future team and see the guys that I would be going to battle with. My number one expectation for myself is to get everyone's trust on my team. I'm not gonna put too much on me that's over and beyond. I just wanted to have at the end of spring the coaches and my teammates could trust me at any given situation of the game.
Do you think you've already come a long way in that trust factor since January as far as meeting your teammates and that sort of thing?
I have came somewhat a little, but it's the difference between when the ball's on the field and just working out. So that's a big thing, and what people see, that's most important. Actually, no, I haven't. I started picking up the quarterback trait when I was in high school. Really, I've always been the defensive player, the linebacker, running back, but I always on my team I've always been the youngest, but the biggest. And I guess when I got in high school, I was the person that could throw it the farthest, so they put me at quarterback, and the rest is history.
How far did you throw it?
I don't know. When you're a kid and playing in the background, you just keep telling them to back up, and they just first off, I mean, I'm blessed to even be in the situation that I am, and for it to come around twice, I'm even more ecstatic about the situation. But Auburn, me, in the recruiting process, I could probably say I was a pro at it. A lot of guys on the team say, "Oh man, Coach Scholar, Coach Scholar," but I mean, going around your second time, you can cipher from it, and especially being around a coach and have them and how they talk about the recruits in the office, behind the scenes. I really knew what was real and what was not. And I just like the atmosphere that I felt at Auburn. I mean, my father always teased me and say, picking a school is like picking your girlfriend or your wife. I mean, you stuck with it for the rest of your life. So when I came to Auburn, it was a perfect fit. The coaches were great. I mean, the players treated me, great. And it was almost too good to be true. I mean, I was like, man, it just couldn't be this good. But, nothing's really changed, and we got down to business. Day one thing about me, I don't want nothing given to me. Because, first off, if something's given to you or can't hear it, you're the starter. Then the respect level with your teammates, you're not going to have the same respect as if you earn everything that you get. So I want to earn from earning Gatorade to earning the towel or earning anything. I want to earn all my whatever, because people are entitled to their own opinion about you. And if they see, oh, Coach gave Cam the starting spot, no. They're gonna say Cam earned the starting spot, and if I'm not the starter, it's because the person worked harder than me. While I was at Florida, I mean, of course, a lot of people think I got kicked out of Florida. I did not get kicked out of Florida. I transferred from Florida. I had a legal issue, a slip-up with the computer issue that I had bought from a person, which was stolen. That issue was taken care of way before I even left Florida. The charges were dropped or whatnot. But I left Florida because I felt like the type of person that I was, I didn't want to sit behind no one, because I had dreams, I have aspirations to play, be a starter for an NCAA Division I NCAA team. And I think while I was at Florida, I probably wasn't going to get that, especially with Tim Tebow at the reins, and with John Brantley, me and him at the same classification. Something was going to have to give. So me making a tough decision, I decided to transfer, leaving my friends that I had close bonds with for 2 years. It was pretty hard. And then I ended up going to Blaine College in Texas, a junior college. Reason I went there because I didn't want to sit out an extra year and have 3 years coming out of high school that I had to play to come to another school when I eventually could play. So I wanted to go to junior college to sharpen up my skills or whatnot, and just get back to playing football because I haven't played in 2 years while I was at Florida. I mean, started the whole 4 quarters of football.
You described it as a slip up. Was that your slip up or was that somebody else's slip up?
Oh, it's mine. I mean, I'm a man, and if I did wrong, I'm gonna say I did wrong. Now, knowing what I know now, would I have bought the computer? No. But being a man, you have to take full responsibility of the actions that you do, and I did it. Like I say, it was humbling. Coming in and just take this. You got reporters asking you questions. If you're at junior college, you could have the perfect day. You could go 20 for 20, 500 yards passing, and won't nobody know. I mean, it's honest. You don't have Gatorade in practice. You don't even have a ball boy half the time. So it's like I come from Florida, which is probably at the pinnacle of college football, and now, one day you're on top of the world, and the next day the world could be on top of you, so to speak. So, I mean, I was waking up in Brenham, Texas, and it's in the middle of Houston and Austin, which is in the middle of nothing. I was waking up, I'm from Atlanta, so I was waking up to, the buses and airplanes, and I go to Florida and I'm waking up to the bus transit that comes around, and now I went to Brenham and I'm waking up to cows. So it was very for a couple of months while I was there, I was heartstruck because at first I thought my career was over with as a football player, and luckily my determination and my strong will to get better as a player and a person, God gave me a second chance to get recruited.
What are you waking up to here?
El Toro Freeman.